Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Arsenal have thrashed West Ham 5-2 at the London Stadium. So let's go ahead and talk about it. I mean, this game was a game of two halves. You had 7 goals in the first half and you did not have a single goal in that second half. So it was quite a bizarre game of football. In that first half, I mean, you really couldn't write a script about that. It was such a weird game of football, if I'm being very honest with you. It started slow. Arsenal were really, on the front foot from the get-go. They looked like the team that was in control for the first 30 to 35 minutes. It was completely Arsenal, and they got their reward quite early on, courtesy of Gabriel. They get the corner kick. Bukayo Saka takes the corner and picks out Gabriel, and it's 1-0 for Arsenal. And it was 1-0, but it was like it did not feel like that Arsenal are going to go ahead and thrash West Ham. West Ham were really poor in that first half, especially that first 35 minutes. They were dreadful. They really did not do anything in that period, and I think that was the reason that they lost the game. Arsenal, they continue to attack, they continue to probe, they continue to create their chances, and they started to get starting to get their rewards. That second goal between the link up between Odegaard and Saka, and then Saka's run, Odegaard's weighted pass to Saka, then Saka crosses it in, Trossard makes it 2-0. I mean, what a beautiful goal that was. And within seconds, Arsenal come again, they get a penalty. Saka scores it. It becomes a 3-0. It was very easy for Arsenal, if I'm being very honest with you. It was such an easy game of football. Havertz makes it 4. Odegaard, Saka makes it 5. I mean, it was very easy game of football. To be honest, I think I have mixed up the scorers or whatnot, but I really don't care. I know Gabriel scored. I know Saka scored a penalty. And then Trossard scored 1. Havertz scored 1, and Saka again, I think, scored. Saka scored a brace in this game. He had an assist as well. So his season, continues to be really good. West Ham, out of the blue, it was 4-0. It became 4-0. Havertz with that fourth goal. It was so easy. And it looked like that, it was, as I said, it was very easy. And then out of the blue, West Ham come in, and when Saka scores that first goal, and it becomes 4-1. And then Emerson with that amazing free, and it is 4-2, just like that. We had 4 goals in the space of 6 minutes, and then at the end of the first half, Arsenal get another penalty. Quite, a bit unlucky for Fabianski, because he just missed out the ball and he hits Gabriel, but a foul is a foul, and Arsenal get the penalty, and it becomes a 5-2. And the second half, it basically was how to manage the game. Arsenal and Arteta knew that they had basically done their job in the first half. It was 5-2, really did not had to do that much. I think they took their foot off the gas, and they just wanted to close the game out, and they did it. It was an important, that still is an important part of the game, that you have to make sure, even though you have an amazing half of football, a crazy half of football, but you need to make sure that the second half, it's a new start. And the first 10 to 15 minutes were very important for Arsenal. The momentum was still there, but you could still, slowly the game, Arsenal, making it slow, making it, making sure that West Ham are frustrated, and it showed. West Ham started to become frustrated, because they thought that they might have a chance in that second half, because 3-goal lead in the Premier League is not safe. It doesn't matter which team you are, but as the clock ticked on, you sort of realize that West Ham sort of have started giving up as well, and the substitutions that they were making, it sort of started making sense. And Arsenal continued to slow the game down, took off Odegaard, took off Saka, brought in Jesus, brought in Sterling, and it became a sort of the second half was just how to manage the game, especially after that 60th minute. Arteta basically decided the game is done and dusted, and no need to play our main players for even more, because you have a game just again on Tuesday against Newcastle. It's going to be a tough game as well. So it was a really good performance for Arsenal. You needed that. It's another continuation after the international break. 3 amazing performances last weekend, then in the Champions League against Sporting, and now again West Ham. It wasn't a tough game. I thought it was going to be a very tough game, but it was an easy game. It turned out to be a very easy game. A great performance for Arsenal. You cannot take anything away from the Gunners. The way that they managed the game, the way that they controlled the game, it was amazing. They are now second in the Premier League. The big question is what happens in tomorrow's game. As an Arsenal fan, the best thing you could hope for is a draw. That the game ends in a draw. If it doesn't end in a draw, you hope that Manchester City win it. But as I predicted, I think Manchester City are gonna get better. I really think this could be one of the most humiliating moments of Pep Guardiola's season, entire managerial career. I really think so. I think Liverpool are gonna better them. But we hope, we sit and we hope that the result happens in Arsenal favors. But we'll see what happens, because if Liverpool don't win that game, the title race, it's going to be even more exciting. Talking about West Ham, as I said, I mean that first 30 to 45 minutes, they were dreadful. Really, they really did not do anything special, and then that is the reason why them scoring those 2 goals was so shocking. Like, they were not even in the game. They were so poor. They did not have the manager with them today. He was sent off. He was not there. He was not suspended. So that helped Arsenal in a way, I guess. But they were really poor in that. It felt like Arsenal were playing with toddlers. They had no thinking. They did not know what to do. There was no chemistry. They had no idea what to do, how to cope with Arsenal, how to cope with their movement. It was very easy for Arsenal. And even in the second half, I mean, they really did not show enough intensity, in my opinion. They really did not. When you are losing, when you see a team like Arsenal in their full flow, the best thing to be, and you people can do whatever it is. You go ahead and you do your shithousery. You try to make the game physical. You make a couple of tough challenges to the opposition team, not threatening enough to injure the players or whatnot, but a bit of physical challenges to make sure that players like Saka, players like Odegaard, players like Trossard, they know that the opposition players are there. But West Ham really did not do anything. They did not make enough challenges. They were so careless with the ball as well, careless with the possession as well. Like, they really did not turn up for that game, and Arsenal took complete advantage of that. And I think has been the problem for West Ham. They have amazing players in their squad. I think they have one of the best squads in the Premier League. I'll be very honest with you. They could have easily fought for the European places. I thought they were going to finish sixth. I still cannot believe I did make that prediction before the start of the season. My prediction was West Ham were going to finish sixth, but it has not really worked out for them. They brought in a lot of players, but when you see performances like this, you just scratch your head. Like, what are they doing? It was an abysmal performance from West Ham, and quite shocking as well. Those first 35 to 40 minutes, I think the players should be ashamed of themselves, the way that they played. Arsenal were on another level, but West Ham made it even easier for Arsenal to play like that. Overall, a great day for Arsenal, not a great day for West Ham. They get deeper, they get sucked into that relegation battle. They don't really want to be in there, but if they continue to play like this, they are gonna be there. And I already, with the results that are coming in the Premier League, they might end up being very close to that relegation places. That's it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. What do you guys think of Arsenal's performance? What do you guys think of the title challenge? Do you think still Arsenal are in the title race? For me, they are still in the title race. I still think until and unless Liverpool don't go like 10 or 12 points ahead of Arsenal, I still think Arsenal are in the title race, because getting that 9-point difference is not that much, in my opinion. So I still believe Arsenal are in the title race. Let me know what you guys think about that, and what about West Ham as well. Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this month, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.